Hey guys, it's Kevin Antresian over here at Backroom Studios, and today we have with us Sarah Draper from the band Anchor Thought.
Hi.
We thought we'd do a little Q&A here with some questions from our fans, but it turns out some of the ones that you guys sent are pretty fucking creepy.
Can you send me some pictures of your feet?
So we're here with Sarah from the band Anchor Thought, which you can check out right here. And she plays guitar and sings in the band. So I guess we'll just get right into it, right? With some of these user-submitted questions. Let's start off with the safe ones before we get into the fucking creepy ones. Number one here is, what started your passion for music?
Well, that one's pretty simple. I just started taking lessons. You know, my parents, they put me in soccer, a bunch of different kind of electives, and music is just the one that stuck with me. Like, I did gymnastics too, and those were cool, but after learning piano when I was 8 and learning guitar when I was like 13, I got really into it, and I found that was what I was best at out of all the things that I had tried, and yeah, it just stuck with me. And now it's like what I do. With
guitar, you felt better, or both, like piano and guitar?
Well, I honestly just think that piano's easier. For me, I guess because that's what I learned when I was really young. Like, that's what started me off. I've talked to other people about it, and they're like, oh, guitar's easier. And I'm like, well, whatever. But I think
you're right. I think for a learning purpose, you can see the keys all out there.
Yeah, with a guitar, it's like 6 pianos on top of each
it's really
other.
weird. I, too, started with piano when I was younger, and I feel like an asshole because my parents pushed me into it, and therefore I didn't like it, and I really had a missed opportunity. I could have definitely been a better player if I had focused.
I'm same.
Yeah, right? Like, damn it.
Yeah, I told my mom, I was like, I want to learn how to play guitar, and she's like, well, you have to learn how to play piano first.
That's genius, though.
Yeah, I know, and they're not even musicians, but they just felt like, they saw that too.
Yeah.
You can learn theory easier because everything's just laid out right in front of you, and it's just easier on your fingers. As a kid, I've tried to teach kids guitar. Sometimes they stick with it, but the main thing is like, ow, my fingers hurt.
Yeah, it's disaster.
But yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Sarah, what's your favorite album of all time?
My favorite album of all time? I really like, aside from the kind of music that I do now, even before, I started doing more technical stuff, I really liked kind of 90s grunge stuff, and I still do. My favorite album of all time, at least that has affected me the most, is Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness.
Oh my
by Smashing
God.
Pumpkins.
The double disc.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, I used to listen to that constantly. I actually got that from an ex-girlfriend when I was like 14. And
Yeah.
that was like one of my intros to a lot of that stuff, and I just like, to me, some of the songs in that album are a little bit like kind of throwaways.
Yeah,
There's a lot of content on it.
Yeah.
But some of the good ones are incredible.
Exactly. It's the same thing with Smashing Pumpkins as a whole. Some of it is just like, especially after like 96, their stuff is like,
right.
But that's a really solid album, I think.
When they were on, they were on.
Yeah.
They had some incredible stuff. If you could join any band, what would it be?
So this is kind of connected to the last question. Like I said, I'm into the older kind of 90s stuff. I guess it's not that much older compared to other music, But Pearl Jam.
Yes.
I like that shit. Yeah.
So good.
I still haven't seen them yet though. He hasn't died.
Yeah, he's like the only y'all left to still be kicking. Thank God. Favorite dog breed and why? So what's the name of the band?
Anchor Thought? We said that twice already.
We did? Favorite instrument to play?
My favorite instrument, I think, is guitar, but honestly, I like singing more than all of it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty interesting.
And, writing lyrics and getting intimate with feelings and stuff. I like that.
Personal stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. What does the band name Anchor Thought mean?
So, it's just, an anchor thought is like a coping mechanism, kind of, at least in like therapy.
Oh.
It's something that you can just think of when you're feeling anxious or whatever that kind of anchors you in the moment.
Okay.
And it could be different for whatever, for whoever. Like you can think of your dog, or you can, for me personally, it's just like I'm good enough to handle pretty much any situation, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's just me personally. Like,
Do you have an anchor thought yourself for something? For anxiety? Is that what that's for?
yeah, pretty much that's what it is.
Okay.
Yeah, and I thought that would be a really cool name for a band. Like for some people, it's music
Yeah.
in general. And for me, that's kind of true, but yeah, it's just the thought that I have me, and that's good enough. But for anyone, it could be anything. You know what I mean?
Right. For me, it's heroin. What do you do when you're not doing music stuff?
I like to draw and do art, and I also like to do hooping.
Okay, what is hooping for those like myself who don't know?
You just dance with hoops. You can do tricks with them. It's like
a hula hoop?
yeah, like hula hoops.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do like two and dance with them and do tricks with them, and you can set them on fire.
That
and
sounds
it's fun.
dangerous.
It is.
Do you have any video of you doing that with fire? Have you done it with fire?
I don't have video of it now.
Oh, we should make one right now. What'd you say the name of the band was? Last one is tips for tapping on guitar.
So I just happen to teach guitar lessons. Hit me up if you want to book a lesson.
So now we're gonna go into a new segment called This or That. First one we have is Line 6 or Crate.
That's a no-brainer. Line 6, far superior build quality
Wow. look
than
at that.
any other company.
What a machine. Motionless in White or Black Veil Brides.
Definitely Motionless in White because
What the fuck was the band name again?
So, dude, what have you been writing this whole time?
I'm just like taking notes. Axe Effects or Kemper. Corn or Limp Bizkit.
Oh, that's a tough one. Can't decide.
Do you have a favorite tattoo?
Duh.
So now we're gonna move on to some of the creepier questions that Sarah received. And just reading these myself, I really want to know like what the fuck you people were thinking when asking these. Like, best case scenario, did you think any of this stuff was actually gonna happen?
Can you send me some pictures of your feet?
Sure.
So, can I get your phone number?
Sure.
My mother wants to know if you're single.
Yeah. Hook it up, bro.
So, do your boobs ever get in the way when you're shredding guitar?
I don't know, does that beer gut ever get in the way when you shred on guitar?
You're incredible. Have you ever done the pee-pee dance? I bet that's funny and cute.
No, but seriously, some asshole actually said that to her. So thanks for watching. I also want to thank Sarah for coming in and humoring us with all these questions, and make sure to check out her band Anchor Thought.
And if you've ever had to do the pee-pee dance, hit subscribe.